I wonder how, I wonder why, I wonder where they are.
My name is Jurrick Aponte, and I'm 11 years old.
Oh yeah, and oh.
Here in the community of Upper Del Carmen in Davao City, we know when the planes come and go. Sometimes it seems like they'll land on our house. Upper Del Carmen used to be just a piece of empty land beside the airport, until people started moving in and building houses, shacks really. It's what we call a squatter community, because the people who live here don't own the land. Most people don't even know who the land belongs to. Davao is one of the 3 or 4 major cities in the Philippines. The Philippines is made up of thousands of islands in 3 groups. Davao is on the island of Mindanao. Many of the people who live here came to Davao City from the countryside, looking for work in the city. What they found is a big city with lots of people and lots of traffic. A really busy place. For people who have a lot of money, Davao City can be a really nice place. For poor people, it's not so good. What the people from the countryside didn't find in Davao City were good jobs. Now they don't have the money to rent a regular house, so they move into squatter areas that are all around the city. Upper Del Carmen is one of the newer squatter areas in Davao City. It's still growing. About 100 families live here. In some of the older communities, the houses have running water and regular electric service. But here, we don't. So we have to get our water from a community pump. And people borrow or share electricity with extension cords, running from houses which have electricity to those that don't. Our house is like most of the others in Upper Del Carmen. It's very simple, and it's crowded. I live here with my mother, Genevieve, and my father, Rogelio. My dad is a carpenter, and he's usually home only on the weekends. Through the week, he is away working. I have an older brother who isn't home very often either, because he's working at odd jobs in other parts of Davao. So most days, it's just me and my mom here. I do all I can to help my mom with the chores around the house. When the house is this small, we spend a lot of time just putting things away. When my dad is at home on the weekends, he's building a new house right next to our old one. And I'm learning to help him.
Cambiate pa, Pipa.
Life can be hard for me and my family, and all the other people who live in Upper Del Carmen. What helps a lot is that the people all work together to try to make things better. There are many community projects. We call these livelihood projects because they help us earn money. We make products to sell in the little stores that are in every neighborhood. One of my favorite projects is making soap. Here in the Philippines, many people do laundry by hand, and they use a bar of laundry soap. It's something people need. Right now, our soap making is done in small batches. We buy the different ingredients for the soap and mix them together. It starts with the blue liquid that we stir for a while. Then we take some chemicals, measure them carefully, and add them to the mixture. Then we stir some more. Not too much, not too little. We use a timer to know when the soap is ready for the next step. The idea is to have it look like the regular commercial product.
The name of our soap is UDC soap. This is an example only. This is a Perla Blue. Only example for our soap.
Once we stir the mixture for just the right amount of time, we pour it into molds. A couple of days later, the mixture has hardened and it is ready to be cut into bars. The community has big hopes for UDC laundry soap.
The production cost of each tablet would only fall mga more or less 3 pesos. If you sell that, you have 2 pesos as profit. So more or less siguro, you can have profit about 75% or 80% from production cost.
So you will sell for about 5 pesos?
Yes.
5 piso.
But we have to recompute it so that we can compete with the market existing product. Otherwise, this product wouldn't be sellable. We should have to study the market also. So we are looking for the right sources where to get the raw materials so we can get it at low cost.
Jurrick, come here.
My mom is part of several livelihood groups in Upper Del Carmen. One year she won an award for being the most involved person in Upper Del Carmen. She does all kinds of things to earn money for our family, and I try to help. One of the things she does is sewing. She makes pillows that we sell in the markets. I'm learning to use the sewing machine so I can help her.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hold.
Learning to sew or to help my dad with carpentry is fun. But I know that the only way to have any chance to really get somewhere is to go to school. I study at Bangoy Elementary School, where I am in 3rd grade. I'm a couple of grades behind because we have not had the money to buy the clothes and books and supplies to go to school every year.
4.
Last year, for example, I didn't go to school, but I'm happy to be back in school this year. School is a little hard for me sometimes because it is taught in English.
Group yourselves into 2. 2. Okay, very good. So there are a group of 2s.
Here in the Philippines, English is one of the 2 official languages. The other is Filipino. I grew up speaking another language, Visayan, but my English is getting better all the time.
Odd number are the numbers that can be divided exactly by 2. There is a way
ways are reminder. In school, we study the history of the Philippines. Our flag is very interesting and stands for a lot of things. Our flag is red, white, and blue, with the blue standing for patriotism, the red for bravery, and the white for peace and purity. The stars stand for 3 island groups, which make up the Philippines: Luzon, the Visayan, and Mindanao. My favorite subject is math.
Another one.
We moved to Upper Del Carmen a couple years ago. We used to live in another squatter area called Riverside. It really is on the side of a river. And when it rains, the river floods. That wasn't much fun. In Upper Del Carmen, the streets get muddy in the rain, but at least there's no flooding. Even though I have to spend a lot of time studying and helping my mom and dad, there's still time to play. Basketball is one of our favorite games. Even when there is no basketball or basketball court available, kids in the Philippines have lots of games they play. We make up games that don't need a lot of equipment or a lot of space. I think it is really great how the people in Upper Del Carmen work together. It helps all of us. And as a kid, it's fun to be included in things like making the soap. But we don't want to live here forever. That's why my mom and dad work so hard. They want me to go to school so I can grow up and have a better life. I'd really like to be a doctor so I could help kids. That's a big dream and it might not happen, but that's what I want. I also want to be able to help our family get our own land and a real house. That's what everyone here in Upper Del Carmen wants. That's why everyone helps each other.
An empty street, an empty house, a hole inside my eye. I'm all alone, a rose I get it small.
Ika lagi?
I wonder how, I wonder why, I wonder where they are.
Ano ba?
That they should have a song to sing together. Oh yeah. And oh my love, and holding on forever, reaching for the love but seems so far.